I got that lingering cough now.
Oh, man. Gnarly. All right. Hey, how's it going?
Hey, girl, hey.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Oh, good.
This is the day that the episode is published. So, hi, guys. Happy Sunday.
It's true. Happy Sunday.
Do we have our shit together?
Not yet.
Barely.
Not yet.
Stace. I'm hitting the mic. I'm doing all kinds of things.
We're just fucking readjusting.
Hold on. I wasn't ready. Okay, honestly, we got to work on the arm situation someday soon.
We're going to work on the arm situation?
We can spring the 220s and a nickel. I don't know.
Before that, we're going to work on the Patreon situation.
Yeah, we got priorities.
I
keep thinking I have my life together, and then shit keeps happening, like, a lot. And I'm like, oh, no.
Me too. You would think that not having a job anymore, I'd have time.
No, you don't.
I don't have any fucking time.
That's why you quit your job, because you really didn't have time.
I had less time then.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then now I'm like, how did I leave through the day? Like,
I don't know. When I was
crazy.
on my leave of absence, I was really worried about going back to work because I was like, there is no time. And now that I'm back to work, I feel insane again already. I'm like, this is too much. Like, I have 3 things today, and it's Sunday. This is God's day. This is our
God's
day of
day.
rest.
Yeah, you're supposed to be at home.
Oh my God. And I'm already exhausted.
Oh, no.
From everything I've already had to do. So after today, I just have a couple more things to get through the year, and then I'm not doing anything.
Yeah.
God damn!
Well, both of our lives right now are a revolving door of families in town.
Revolving door of families in town and sports. Oh my gosh. My older son just signed up for basketball.
What?
I don't know, Erin. There's so
Why?
many sports.
How does he even know that exists?
Well, because I have a husband who loves sports.
That fucking guy.
They're all friends with everybody, and everybody talks sports.
My older kid is doing the same thing. He's like, oh, this kid's in baseball. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that's fall ball. And he's like, you told me there wasn't baseball. And I'm like, not for you, there's not.
Not if you're in soccer, too.
Yeah, exactly. He's in soccer. And then he's like, oh, well, so-and-so is doing football. It's just touch football. And I'm like, I don't want to do that.
I know.
Like,
I
stop.
know. Oh, well, my son's soccer fields got switched to next to football fields now, and so he sees all his friends playing football also.
Oh, no.
And he's like, I want to play football. I'm like, you cannot play soccer, football, and football. And
basketball?
And basketball. Like, this is too much. If I had one kid, maybe, but then the other kid is like, I want to do all those things too, and I want to give them everything.
Right.
But I can't while I'm also working.
Yeah.
There's just
God.
not enough time.
No, there's not.
No. So anyway, we're going to start basketball. Tryouts were yesterday.
Is that your goddamn?
No, that should be. My real goddamn is I think I caught your fucking cold.
Oh, you're welcome.
Or
Guess it wasn't yours. Round 2.
or is they're just piling on,
Yeah.
like one cold after another. Because over the last 2 days, I have developed a gnarly chest cold.
Oh, no.
So I would like to deeply apologize because it's my week to tell the story. So I will be hacking a lot. Sorry, Patreons.
Oh,
I'll try not to do it into the mic.
I'm sorry that I gave it to you.
It's all right. You sound good now, so maybe I only have like 1 week to deal with it.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. There's just a lot of hacking.
This is day 2 of hacking. But it
Yeah.
feels worse today than it did like yesterday.
But it never really got too bad. The worst was my stomach muscles. I was like, I'm so weak.
So sore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right now, it feels like just scratchy, like I'm thirsty, and it feels itchy. Like my throat. Like when I cough, I'm like, it feels like you're scratching it, but it feels itchy after I cough too.
Uh-huh. I was telling Brandon, I was like, I wish I had like one of those claw back scratchers that I could just shove down my throat.
And scratch.
Uh-huh. And just get it. And he was like,
that's
that's
the same thing.
gross.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
I've never had an itchy cold
I hadn't either. And then so you have to cough like in a certain direction.
to scratch it.
Yeah, to like make it hit that one spot in your throat.
Huh.
Yeah. That's what I was getting to anyway, where I was like, I just want it to hit like right
Yeah.
there.
I feel like the more we talk about it, I need to cough to feel
Oh,
it.
no. You can. Well, my goddamn is I had family in town and we went to stay like out at the beach and it was fantastic. It was fabulous. And we went to Belmont Park, the little amusement park out there.
Uh-huh.
It has like one roller coaster and a couple rides or whatever. Have you taken your kids there?
Oh, they love it. We do like the day pass.
Oh, they love it. Interesting. We did the day pass.
Hey, wait a minute. Before you go any further,
Mm-hmm.
I just want to state, I saw I don't know if they were pictures or if I knew you were going, and I thought that was Erin's worst nightmare to go to Belmont Park.
Why?
Because last time granted, our kids were much younger, but it was like 2 years ago when I stayed on the beach and I was like, we're all going to go to Belmont Park. And you were like, that's my fucking nightmare. We're leaving. And I was like, this is the best part, girl. They serve beer.
Yeah. Well, listen.
They were younger, though.
So they were younger. They were at least, 2 years younger or something?
So like 5.
Because my goddamn now is the kids fucking hated it.
They did?
Yeah. Well, they
so you paid $65 for a day pass and they didn't use shit?
Yeah. Yeah.
They would have loved it if they were with my kids.
No, they wouldn't, because they were with their cousins, and their cousins are like, hell yeah, let's do it.
Like besties.
Yeah. And they were like, you could get them to go on a couple of things, and there's like boats that go around in a circle and then go up up and down, right?
Yeah.
It's like a fucking carnival ride. It's not even a scary one or anything. My kids get on almost tears, and they're like, I didn't know it was gonna go up. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like, it went fucking 4 feet in the air, bro.
Did you ride with them?
No.
They'll let you ride with them.
Yeah, I learned that. I had to get on a lot of rides after that.
Yeah.
And
it's kind of fun.
it was kind of fun, but
as long as you can get them into it. If they're melting down, that's stressful.
There were times both of them were like crying or holding on for dear life, and I'm looking at their faces like this is just trauma. I'm just traumatizing them.
I think maybe it's just like your DNA and your body cells knew. Like 2 years ago.
Yeah, they did.
You were like, I'm not fucking doing this.
I'm not ready for this yet. And then this time I was like, maybe we're ready.
And they weren't.
We weren't ready. It
Girl.
wasn't. Mm-mm. And then now
I'm still convinced that your kids just need me around,
I mean, maybe.
Like the peer pressure alone and the bribery, I would have got so many like Minecraft swords or whatever. Just ride that ride.
You are so good at the bribery and the peer pressure. But I was doing the same thing.
Yeah, but you're the mommy, so you're the
true.
comfort. You can't do the peer pressure and be comfort. I can't do it on my kids. They don't listen to me. But you could get my kids.
Probably.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. I mean, maybe we got to try it again there. But I was like,
We can give it a year if you need a break.
We'll go to, we definitely need another year. I was like, we'll go to Disneyland, blah, blah, blah. And my kids are like, no, we don't like roller coasters. Like, they don't want to go to Disneyland because they don't want to ride any rides. I'm like, cool.
I'm still taking your fucking kids to Disneyland one time. They're coming with me.
I want to go. I mean, baby girl.
You and Brandon buy your tickets. I will buy your kids tickets so that you're not pissed. When
we're not pissed when we fucking wasted all their money.
But we are fucking going.
Oh my God.
It is my kids, so the younger one definitely hates rides also. Like, he is not about the rides either. He would probably go with your older kid.
See, my younger one, maybe. Like, you could get her on some of them, but there were definitely some where she was white-knuckling and she came off like, I almost cried. And I'm like, I saw it.
I could see your older one having hesitation if it's his first time.
Yeah.
But then you take him again.
Right?
I'm sure he's going to love it. But that's how my little one was, too. So, like, I think...
But he got off that boat ride and was like...
fucking pissed.
Never again.
I mean, I've seen him try to go down a slide at a resort, and he was not having it for a while.
Yeah.
Until the last day, last hour of pool time.
Yeah.
And he's like, fuck yeah!
This shit is so fun.
He just got warm up.
Homie, this is why I tell you to listen to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just me.
Yeah, we use that all the time. Like, remember the slide in Hawaii? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, remember how fun it was?
He's like, barely.
Yeah, exactly.
It was only 1 hour of fun, Mom.
That was different.
That's funny.
Anyway,
we'll get them there. We'll get them there.
That's my goddamn is that my kids are not
adventurous,
ready for rides yet, I guess, and have completely written them off.
If I'm being 1,000% honest, it's really just my older one. Like, he was up in the sky thingy, that thing you can climb around where you have like your little fucking carabiner to attach you to.
Yeah, my kids looked at that and were like, absolutely not.
Mine was like, can I go up there? Can I go up there? Can I go up there? And then the younger one is like, I'll just watch.
Yeah.
So the younger one is still, but he likes to do like the arcades and get a snack.
Yeah.
And play a little game or something, like.
Your younger and my older will be
That's what I'm saying.
buddies.
We gotta go together.
And
not that cousins
versa.
aren't great, obviously. They're like built-in siblings pretty much. But, you get that little outside influence and they're like, I'm not gonna show that I'm scared. And then they do it and they see it. And then they're like, that was fun.
Yeah, well,
My
it was
older
trauma in ours.
Yeah. My older one's been asking for the roller coaster.
Has he? He's not tall enough yet.
Is he not? I don't know. I've
I
never
think
checked.
it's like 48 inches or something. Like, I'm barely tall enough.
Right? Oh, my God.
I'm like, think tall,
Oh, well, how fun. At least we know we'll do a couple practice rounds before we hit up D-Land, you know?
Yeah, we got to get them on some more rides. Get the fair, something,
I'm not putting my kids on any fair rides.
Jesus Christ. See, this is why they're terrified.
Well, okay.
Look, roller coasters are so much fun. Not that one. It'll kill you.
Yeah, don't go on fair ones. I don't know. Maybe
Girl,
they are.
Belmont Park is essentially a fair.
Well, those are like established. They've been set there for like years.
Is
you
that
know?
better?
Yeah.
Or is that
not
worse
just-
because all the salt water and fucking rust?
I'm sure they have maintenance checks. But like
sure.
tearing down and picking up, tearing down and picking up, those things get destroyed.
That's true.
Tearing down and picking up, these ones just got picked up once, you know?
It's just got picked up once.
They used to put them away, but I think now it's like a year-round thing at Belmont
yeah.
Park. Anyway, well, have fun, except for the part where you were, trying to emotionally not
Regulate
traumatize
them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. Also, baby girl, we went to the arcade and she went in the claw machine one because she loves those things. And she's like, I want the pink unicorn. And I was like, hell yeah, let's try. We tried. She got a yellow giraffe. Fucking hated it.
Oh, God.
Hated it. And was like,
Couldn't swivel.
No, not at all. And I'm like, this is so fun. Look, we won. Like, that's a bonus.
You don't always get what you want, and you definitely don't always get.
No, exactly. So we played fucking 8 more times and didn't win shit just to try and get this
$800.
stupid... Yes. All right. Anyway.
Okay, you want to talk about murder?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, you're in for a doozy today, guys.
Okay.
Also, I have to say before I get started that, like, I really had to dig for information on this case, which was surprising because it's, like, a nationally known case.
Really?
Evidently, according to everything I fucking read.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know about it, but it was surprising to find details, and then I would read them and be like, what the fuck? And then I'd read another article, and it'd be slightly different and not so what the fuck, and I'd be like, I'm going to take the not so what the fuck as the truth. So when I get to those points, I'll try to tell you guys
Okay.
what I had read
Yeah,
and
yeah.
what I went with, just so you guys know, like...
There are a few like that where it's like, there were differing articles. One said...
Like something insane, and then the other one was like, that's more plausible. Still awful, you know? But like...
But like,
What
whoa.
the
At least
fuck
it
did I
wasn't
just read?
Satanism.
Yeah, like, I was like, I don't know if I want to do this case out of, like, respect
Oh,
for a
man.
moment, and then...
And then
I
one
think
article made it better.
Yeah, and then I was
We're
like,
going with
okay.
that one.
I think that one was just extreme. Okay, so this week, I'm going to tell you about Tara Grant.
Okay.
So there's not a lot about the before times. Tara Grant was born on June 28th, 1972 in Michigan.
Okay.
There's not much known about her childhood, like I said, other than she had a sister named Alicia.
Okay.
She had attended and graduated from Michigan State University.
MSU.
Oh, get it, girl. How'd you know that acronym so quick?
Michigan State
Yeah.
University.
Wow. Very impressed.
I was like, MSU.
MSU. I bet they shout that a lot.
That's how I put it together
Bulldogs.
in my
I don't
brain.
know their mascot, but I feel like it'd be a
Ooh.
bulldog.
Michigan State. I don't know it. That's surprising. I don't know. I would think that I would know it.
I would think I would too. You
I
what,
know,
though?
right?
I don't fucking care right now. So anyway, anyway, she went to Michigan State University and she graduated with her bachelor's degree in business.
Oh, okay.
And she got a job working at Washington Group International, which I had to Google because they just kept saying it like everybody knew what that place was.
Is it a bank? It sounds like a bank.
It does, right? No, it provided integrated engineering, construction, and management services, according to Wikipedia.
I don't know. That doesn't help me tell.
Right?
What is it? Still.
It helps you manage construction sites. I have
So
no
it's like
idea.
a property management
Maybe.
or like a general contractor?
Girl, I just posted the first line and I was like, that's what they do.
All right. Fair enough.
As part of her job, Tara would be required to travel often because they had offices around the world, evidently.
Ooh, fancy.
So she had to travel often and frequently, which I feel like those are the same.
Often and frequently.
But according to Stacey last night, they were different. So I wrote both words. But it sounds like she really liked it and she was doing really good and like climbing up the corporate ladder. Like she was a boss lady. She was owning it. She was bringing in the money for the family, right?
Hell yeah. Good for her. Family. Did she have one?
She will eventually. I just haven't told you that part.
All right.
At some point, she meets and marries a man by the name of Stephen Grant.
Okay.
And by 2007, the couple have 2 children, a 7-year-old girl and a 3-year-old boy.
Oh, okay. I was like, damn, they popped out big.
No. Like, I'm just
In
jumping.
2007,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
are, what, 7 and 2?
7 and 3.
7 and 3. Okay.
I just had to jump. So that means in the year 2000, she had a baby, her first baby.
I got you.
Yeah.
We can do math. We don't need
Exactly.
to.
I didn't want to, do
I
the
don't
whole
want to
thing.
bore me with the details.
Exactly. But we're in 2007. She got 2 kids. She's earning the money.
She got boned in the early 2000s.
Yeah. She got a husband named Steven.
Got it.
She was obviously a working mom. And then Steven would work at his dad's shop. And I guess it was like a tool and die shop.
Okay.
I don't know what that means. Is it like die cutting?
I would assume.
Yeah, like so like if you have like business cards with rounded corners.
Yeah, they can make the dies for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's what it was.
That's what I would guess.
Yeah. But because both of the parents worked, they also had hired an au pair
Ooh, okay.
from Germany, and she was 19 years old.
Okay.
So that kind of completes the household, right?
Yeah.
On February 14th, 2007, which was Valentine's Day,
It was.
Stephen called the Macomb County Sheriff's Office in Mount Clemens, Michigan,
Okay.
to report that Tara had been missing for 5 days.
His wife.
Bum, bum, bum.
Set for how many days?
5.
5 days.
5 days.
That's a business week.
Yeah, Stephen was like, you know what? Where'd she go?
It's been a minute. And these kids?
I feel like it's been a business week.
These kids can't feed themselves.
I've been doing this all by myself for 5 days. You don't think you would figure that one out, like, day one? Like, where the fuck's my wife? Who's going to put these kids to bed?
Right? Who's going to... The au pair.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Who will make me dinner?
What will I do?
Is it au pair or au pair? I don't know how to say it.
An au
whatever.
pair? Au pair? I always thought it was au pair.
You're probably
Like,
right.
I don't know, though.
I don't fucking speak French. I don't know what
Neither
it is.
do I. I am part French.
Yeah.
Hey, reminder, everyone.
Also.
Delete all your information off 23andMe. They're going bankrupt and they're going to sell it all and they're going to sell your DNA, but you can tell them to delete it.
Right
Just
now.
so you know, go into your settings. There is a whole place to delete your data and your DNA. But I'm part French. Screenshot it first so you know.
Oh,
Thanks for the
so
information.
smart. So smart.
That's what we're doing in our household.
I went to go log in at 23andMe and I couldn't figure out my logins. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe it wasn't through 23andMe.
I'll bet they can't figure it out either then. It's probably safe. The shit is secured.
I think I went through Ancestry. So maybe I should just delete mine now and get ahead of that whole thing, you know?
Right.
I don't really remember. But anyway.
Anyway, yeah.
So
back to this.
Yeah.
So he was like 5 days. That's too many days. I
Yeah.
can't do this many stories at night.
Right, exactly. So he called the Popo.
Yeah.
And when he filed the report, Stephen was sure to mention that it wasn't the first time that Tara had gone missing.
What?
And that's why it took him 5 days to mention it.
He was like, she'll be back.
Oh, yeah. He was like, oh, she's done this before.
Goes on benders all the time.
All the time. She just leaves the family.
This mother of 2
Yeah.
with a full-time job.
Who is like a career woman,
Yeah.
you know, like probably very fucking busy. I
Yeah.
ain't got time to disappear. I dream about it.
Right. But like, you should call someone on that first day
Right.
because bring me back.
Yeah. So he said that on the night of February 9th, which would have been 5 days prior, Tara was on the phone with someone, he doesn't know who, and he overheard her saying, quote, "I'll meet you at the end of the driveway." And then Tara walked out the front door and to the end of the driveway where a dark car pulled up, and Tara got in and they drove away. And so that was the last time he saw her. So obviously the police were like, that's weird. And
Not
they
suspicious.
immediately suspected Stephen.
Yeah. But it's 2007. There weren't Ring cameras everywhere. So.
No. So they were like, thanks, Stephen.
Yeah.
We'll look for her.
Yeah. We'll be on the lookout. Anyway, can I come inside? Maybe to your basement?
Right? The day after Stephen reports Tara missing, he ended up getting arrested because he was pulled over driving on a suspended license.
Oh, can't do that.
And so Stephen claims that the police used that as an opportunity to pull him in and question him about
Probably.
Tara's disappearance more. But the police are like, it was just so convenient. You know, like it just happened. You just
Yeah.
don't drive on a suspended license, you know?
I mean,
We weren't seeking you out. You
if-
got pulled over.
if you might be a suspect in a murder case, don't break another law.
Fucking only break one law at a time.
Yeah, like if you have drugs in your car, don't speed.
Right.
You know?
Right.
One
right,
law at a time.
Right. Exactly. He did not get that memo.
He did not.
They pull him in. He, I guess, answers questions. They let him go. It's not like they keep him overnight or anything.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Stephen starts chatting it up with the media as soon as he gets let go. He's like, hey, guys,
Guess what?
guess what? My wife is missing. We should all be very alarmed. And the police are not doing their job. They just are looking at me, and I have nothing to do with it. How shameful, you know? Like
yes.
that's what he's saying in the media.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, the police are holding daily press conferences trying to find her. And they're like, we're doing everything we can, and Steven's not cooperating with us.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so little fishy, right?
Uh-huh.
I guess initially Steven refused to answer any of the questions that the police had.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that's why they arrested him and got more questioning out of him. I don't really know all the details, right? It wasn't very clear.
It might have been like he refused to go to the police station. Like, you don't
Yeah.
need to bring me.
Right? Like, I just filed the missing persons report, and then he got
Yeah.
arrested, and then they brought him in. That's
No,
probably it.
Now you have to be here.
Yeah, right? Police say that Stephen did agree to do a polygraph test, but only if it wasn't administered by a police officer.
What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know. I'm guessing maybe
like Maury needs to do it?
If you could get Maury Povich here, I would do it.
I'll do it, but we're going to need the media.
But you'll also, but turn the camera on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what it meant, but I was thinking maybe it means you can't use it then, but I don't think you can use it anyway in a court of, like, in a trial.
Probably not in 2007 anyway.
I don't know.
It was after the time where they were like, those
tells
actually
the
don't
truth.
work.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, so obviously the police were like, no, we're good.
Yeah.
Now, by March 2nd, 2007, police had gotten a search warrant on Stephen and Tara's home. So, I don't know, it's fucking 3 weeks later, 2 weeks later. I didn't look at a calendar, but we went from February 14th to March 2nd.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they get a search warrant for their home, right?
Yeah, so he had, like, roughly 3 weeks to clean up.
He had roughly 3 weeks to hide any evidence or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And
I like how I have immediately assumed that he's done something nefarious.
I like how I have alluded to that 100% of the time, and I haven't even tried to hide it. Because at this point, we all fucking know what's going on.
We all fucking know. It's the husband. It's the damn
He's
husband.
such an asshole, goddammit. Okay,
5 days. He waited 5 days. Guilty.
Fucking suspicious. Yeah, you might want to at least put in a call to be like, hey, I don't want to alarm anybody, but what the fuck?
I don't mean to alarm you.
But I'm alarmed.
But I've put the kids to bed twice now.
And I don't want to read creepy pair of underwear again. Somebody help me. So like I said, by March 2nd, the police have a warrant to search their home.
Yes.
And they live in the Washington Township of Michigan.
Okay.
Evidently.
I was like, Washington, Michigan. Got it.
So many states. So like I said, by March, they get the warrant. They go to their house, and they find some interesting things.
Mm-hmm.
Police discovered.
Oh, tell me.
I'm going to tell you.
How did they find interesting things 3 weeks later? Fucking leave it to a man.
Girl. The police discovered a dismembered human torso.
What?
In a plastic garbage bag in the family's garage. Like, it's probably fucking room 1 that they checked. Like, hey, can we have a poke around? Todd, you check out the garage. I'll get the master suite. And Todd's like, boss found something.
It smells terrible.
It's been weeks.
Oh my God.
It's been weeks.
How? He had 5 days to report her missing. That's when you get rid of the evidence.
Oh,
the body being
you're not even going to believe what
Exhibit
this man did.
A.
You're not even going to believe what this idiot did.
Oh my God. Right. Okay. Oh
Okay.
my God. Where's the au pair in this?
I don't know, actually. I was wondering that as I started the story when I was like, that's everybody in the household. And I thought, oh, she lives with them because she was from Germany.
Yeah.
How did she not know? But I'm also kind of thinking maybe this was a little bit of a hostage situation.
Yeah.
I'm being dramatic, I think. I don't know if they would call it a hostage situation, but, just stick around, okay?
Okay.
So, they find the human torso. They suspect it's Tara's. Obviously, we're going to have to do some testing.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
I think I found her.
Search no more.
I might be wrong. This
found
could
part
be
of her.
This could be anyone else. But
Could you imagine?
My first instinct is that it's Tara.
Yeah, I think I solved the puzzle. Or I found a piece.
A piece. Oh my God.
Oh my God. So they are immediately like, hey, we get to arrest Stephen now.
Yeah, yeah.
All those suspicions, turns out we were right.
He gave fucking interviews.
He gave fucking interviews. Multiple interviews to the media.
How do you do that? That's fucking clean
insane.
your house before the guests come over.
Yeah.
Like,
No. No. Okay, so it's, I don't know. Stephen must have not been home when they executed the search warrant. Or if he was, they did not apprehend him.
what?
Because homie found out one way or another and he bounced.
Yeah,
Because he's
as
like, there's
he
a
would.
body in my house.
What?
And
That's
the
scary.
police are for sure going to find it because I just put it in my garage.
And
Like,
didn't do anything else with it.
It wasn't like,
He didn't have time. He had a job and kids.
honestly, he didn't like tape up, cement, anything in. It was just like a garbage bag with her torso in the garage.
But where's the rest of her?
Oh, I'm going to tell you. So,
Because, maybe he had a plan.
it doesn't, I don't
Okay.
really know. So what Steven did was he got wind that the Popo were there, and so he decided to go borrow his friend's truck, aka stole it, but the friend didn't file anything, was a good friend.
Yeah.
So he jacked his friend's truck,
Okay.
and then he proceeded to drive 225 miles to northern Michigan's Wilderness State Park.
Okay.
He first stopped at his sister's house before he got there, and he stole some of his sister's pills. I don't know how or what they were.
Okay.
And he proceeded to swallow them all once he got to the state park. And then he chugged liquor, some sort of alcohol. And it was wintertime. It's like February, right? So it's freezing in Michigan. There's snow everywhere. He didn't have any proper clothing or anything on. It was just like his normal street clothes.
Yeah.
And he's out in the snow, and he takes all of that because he's trying to commit suicide in the wilderness, right? So so he lays on the ground in the freezing night, probably passed out with all the shit, right?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, police had happened to track Steven down using his cell phone because I guess he called his sister probably to get those pills or something, and they were able to ping his location and figure out where he was going and what was going on.
Oh my God.
So the police, with the help of the United States Coast Guard helicopter, fucking find Steven out in the wilderness dying.
What?
Before he's dead. He did not officially commit suicide yet. He's like on his way. And they fucking rescue his ass and airlift him out of there. They're like, nah, not on my watch, motherfucker.
You're not gonna die here.
Exactly.
Also, that helicopter bill is at least $40,000 to $50,000. Just watched a thing on it.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm sure he did not pay it.
Well, hopefully it was his insurance.
Hopefully. Maybe her job had really good insurance.
Yeah.
So the police airlift him out. He gets taken to a hospital.
Sorry, but what if you were what if you hadn't just killed someone and you're trying to kill yourself and they were like, "Nuh-uh," I'd be like, "You can't put that bill on me."
Honestly, I'd be so mad. I was thinking about that because he survives his attempt
I would assume
at suicide, and so it's like, how mad would you be?
I would be so mad, and your body would be hurt.
Oh, he had hypothermia. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he had something wrong with his feet, like frostbite or something, because, like, spoiler alert, he's going to go to court. When they take him to court, he's, like, being wheeled in a wheelchair.
Oh, my
But I
God.
think it's because his toes were just, like, almost falling off or some shit. I don't know.
It'll fuck up your liver and stuff, too.
Oh, God. It can't be good for you. He was hospitalized for a little bit.
He's not going to feel good after.
Yeah, no way. So they airlift him to Northern Michigan Hospital for treatment.
Okay.
While he's in the hospital recovering from his extensive frostbite on his feet, Steven made a full confession to the police. Like everything. Tells
my
them
God.
everything. He's like, God damn it, that was a wild run. This
Okay.
was insane.
Jeez.
He said that on February 9th. Now remember, everything is his account, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
He says that on February 9th, Tara had just returned home from a Puerto Rico business trip, and Steven had accused her of spending too much time with a coworker. He basically thought that she was going on too many business trips and that they were suspiciously frequent and close together. And I'm guessing that this coworker was always there. So he was like, what's going on, Tara? And Tara was like, you're being insane. I'm fucking working and you're welcome. You know? Like, you're welcome for earning
Bringing home the fucking
shit.
money.
Yeah. Steven also admitted that he was having an affair with the au pair. Who's 19, and this
Ew.
fool's in his 30s. So I'm like, that doesn't feel like an affair. That feels predatory.
Yeah.
And she's from Germany.
Like, she doesn't have a choice. You are
She's
in a
living
position
here.
of power.
Yeah, you're sponsoring her, bro.
Yeah.
That's why I was like,
Ew.
maybe she did kind of know what was going on, and she doesn't know the laws or how to protect herself.
Or how to
so
get the fuck out of that
she
situation.
was like, you know, a hostage in this whole scenario.
Oh, my
I don't
God.
know for sure, because this is his confession, but I'm speculating that
This is his confession.
just when he thought he said all he could say, his chick on the side says she got one on the way. I don't know if Usher's canceled yet.
No, is he? Is he a fucking Diddy friend? Oh, man.
I don't know his involvement. I don't know if he's a victim and or a participant.
Oh,
Anyway,
bummer.
I know. We should really cover Diddy on this someday.
We really should.
I started the research.
Did you?
It's going to take a while.
Yeah, there's a lot happening.
And it's all still coming out, you
Yeah.
know? And a lot of it is so speculative.
Did you hear
but
his-
it's fun.
Recent jail phone call or something with his son.
No.
He's like, make sure you get rid of all the pizza boxes
Weird.
and make sure you recycle the recyclable parts like I told you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's suspicious.
Yeah,
We're talking about hard drives and shit, huh?
probably. Yeah.
You know, at work.
And the
'cause-
kid was like, I don't know how old he is, but
Right.
he's like, the what? Oh, yeah, okay.
like, not very slick.
Yeah. The fucking pizza boxes. What is he talking about? We didn't have a party.
Were they pepperoni?
Yeah.
I work in technology, and when they ship certain things, they call them pizza boxes.
Oh.
So maybe it really is like a hard drive or
It
some
could be
shit.
a hard drive. Yeah. There you go. Fucking Stacey cracked the case. That's why they put it out to the public. They're like, what could he mean?
Yeah, what does that mean? Okay, so he says that he was having the affair with the au pair.
Banging
right?
the babysitter.
Banging the babysitter, this poor lady. Very predatory to me.
Mm-hmm.
He said that night after the kids had gone to bed, that Tara and he were upstairs in their room and the argument had continued.
Mm-hmm.
And that Tara had started to walk away from Steven, probably because he's being crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And he grabbed her by the wrist,
Mm-hmm.
and she straight turned around and slapped him across the face, like, don't fucking touch me.
Yeah.
And so I guess when she did that, it scratched his nose, and he got mad.
You
and
made
so,
me bleed my own blood.
Yeah, how dare you? And so he hit Tara in the head so hard that she fell to the ground.
Oh, God.
Tara told him, I'm going to call the police. Like, you just fucking, that's assault.
Yeah.
I'm going to call the police, and you're never going to see your children again, according to him.
Okay.
And this is when he just fucking blacked out or whatever. And he says that he threw either a gray shirt or a pair of underwear or something over her face.
Gross.
And proceeded to strangle her.
Oh, my God.
I don't know if it was strangle or smother, because I don't know what the garment would be doing other than, like, so he doesn't have to see her face.
Probably that.
So I don't know if he was smothering her with it or, like, choking her around the neck and covering her face. I don't really know the details. But anyway, yeah. He also said that once she stopped moving, he went and got a belt and then he wrapped it really tight around her neck so that she wouldn't proceed to breathe
Wake
again.
up. Oh, my
Yeah.
God.
And this is the part that I was like, I don't know if I want to share this, but I'm going to go ahead. Okay, guys? So,
Trigger warning?
trigger warning, graphic alert. If anybody knows her, please don't listen, like, skip forward 6 minutes. I don't want to be disrespectful, but it's crazy. But I'm about to be disrespectful to the dead.
right.
So, not disrespectful. I'm just going to share shit. That's crazy. He puts the belt around her neck, and he says that he felt like he couldn't stop. Like, when this was all happening, he was talking to the police, like, when I was strangling her, I couldn't stop. But then he went and put the fucking belt around her neck, so I'm like, you could have stopped at any time.
You could have stopped at any time.
Yeah. But anyway, Steven said he started to panic because he knew he was going to go to prison. He just killed his wife.
Mm-hmm.
So he decided to grab the belt and pull her body down the stairs by the belt strap into the
Jesus.
garage where her SUV was.
Dis-fucking-respectful.
Mm-hmm. And he got to the garage. Now, these are the differing accounts. My first account said that he was trying to get her into the SUV and pulling on the belt.
Nope.
And her
Nope.
head came up.
Nope.
But then the second account said that while he was trying to put her up there, her body kind of flopped down and her head hit the cement, the garage floor cement.
Uh-huh.
And he said it was like dropping a watermelon on cement.
Oh, gross.
Yeah. So I'm gonna guess her head just hit the ground and it didn't like fucking fall off, but I don't know because he was pulling her by it.
I've heard accounts of people strangling people with like a belt or a wire or a rope or whatever, and it's like nearly decapitated them.
God, I'm gonna throw up. I feel like I've been so desensitized just trying to get through the story, and now that I'm like letting it sink in, if he really pulled her head off, that's gross. You could do that
And if you were pulling her downstairs, like I could see
a
her
full body weight.
I could see her neck at least dislocating
Oh,
to where it's
for
just like
sure.
a head on some floppy skin. I'm sorry for talking about that too much. That's a lot.
No, I know. This is what I was going through on my own. No, I know.
But I could see it,
Yeah.
a possibility. That's fucking horrific.
Oh, yeah.
He ripped her head off.
And she was like, when they just found the torso. So we know her head is not attached when they find the torso, right? So the head was removed. But
Horrible.
anyway, he eventually gets her into the back of the SUV and then he covered her with a plastic liner. I don't know what kind, but like a shower curtain or like
Tarp?
Yeah. Okay. So she's covered in the back of the SUV. He left her in there for 2 days in the garage, in the back of his SUV.
You had a rat in your SUV for,
I did.
I don't know, a couple of days.
I knew right away.
You knew right away.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
you know.
insane.
You know. He left her there for 2 days, and then he took her body to his dad's tool and die shop, and he attempted to use a tree saw to cut her limbs off of her torso, but it was too difficult. So he proceeded to drink a lot of alcohol, and he got a bandsaw blade and wrapped 2 towels around the end of it, and he used it like a handsaw to manually remove her limbs.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus titty fucking Christ.
And his kids are at home.
Or with the au pair. I don't know what they're doing. I'm guessing this is the middle of the night. Like,
That's what I'm thinking. But like,
can't be at
just
work.
like a fucking dad to not have a, I mean, I guess he had a
Right,
babysitter or
right.
something. I don't know, man.
well, honestly, he had priorities right now.
Yeah,
In
but
his mind.
I guess. What are you
Shit.
going to do? Like, hey, kids, hold on.
You
I'm
wait in
send
the
you
car.
to grandma's.
Yeah, right?
You get in the front seat.
So he dismembers her, and then he bags the remains in garbage bags. He puts them in his kid's red plastic sled.
Jeez,
And
Louise,
then he
what?
used that to carry her remains through the Creek Metro Park, which was nearby, and he scattered them there.
Except for the torso.
He put the torso there, too.
Okay.
This is where it gets worse, Aaron, but just like a fucking man, okay?
Okay. Wait, so are all the remains in bags and he's scattering the bags?
I think he's taking them out of the bags and scattering the remains and hoping she decomposes.
Okay. That's
like
what
ashes to ashes.
I mean, I was gonna say it's like when people pick up dog poop in the bag and then just leave the bag. Like, just let it fucking decompose.
Right? Like,
the bag
don't do
makes
that.
it worse.
Yeah, exactly.
You're preserving the shit.
Exactly. I don't know for sure, but I
Okay.
think that's the scenario.
Okay. And he dumped all of her.
All of her.
Okay.
However, once the investigation picked up, like after he reported her missing and everything, he was obviously involved in the search parties and everything. And he got wind that they were going to go search that park. So
Well, what did you fucking expect?
So he went back and he got her. He went fucking back. He picked up her torso, put it in that black garbage bag, and then this man brought her back to his house and stored her in his garage.
But that doesn't... What about the rest of her?
I guess they never found the rest of her, or they didn't search that hard, or maybe he was
Or
really good. It had
all
been
that was
long enough
left?
and they were small enough pieces that they decomposed. I don't know, but he got the big part. Maybe he couldn't find the other parts. I don't know the details, but this man went back for her torso. And then instead of being like, let me hide it in a dumpster or somewhere
anywhere else.
he fucking brought it back to his garage.
What an idiot.
That just smells so bad. Not to be a dick, but like, what the fuck?
Also, all the wildlife that would be on it.
Oh, yeah.
AKA
that can't be
decomposing
good.
things,
I mean,
maggots.
and their oldest kid is 7.
I
I would hope they're not going in the garage, but like my 7-year-old could wander into the garage without me knowing.
My 7-year-old will wander into the garage.
Yeah.
And also, he would be like,
What's this bag of rotting shit?
it smells like shit downstairs.
Right? I
Like,
can't
all
imagine
over.
it stayed in just the garage.
Right?
Yeah. So, and that's why I'm thinking if the au pair lived there, like there's no way she couldn't
Right.
know something was up. And then she's missing. She was probably terrified.
Oh my God. How
Like, this
scary.
man's going to kill me.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if we need any more proof that some men can be idiots, but, you know, only some men.
Yeah,
You
not
guys
all
are
men.
awesome. Yeah.
Hashtag not all men.
Right? After Stephen recovered from his hypothermia, he was arrested because that was his full confession, right? Like, that's how you found everything. So he was arrested and charged with 1 count of homicide, murder in the first degree, and a 2nd count for basically dismembering her body,
Yeah.
right?
Desecrating a corpse. Or
Yeah, whatever. It was a long, so I just shortened it.
You fucked with her body afterward, and you can't do that either.
Yeah, it's illegal. On December 21st, 2007, Stephen Grant was found guilty for 2nd-degree murder. So they
Oh.
couldn't prove that he like premeditated. They like I guess I didn't read all the details of the trial. I actually didn't even look it up.
Maybe
I'm
since she hit
speculating.
him first, allegedly.
I'm
then-
speculating they're like he wasn't planning on killing her.
Yeah.
He just went fucking ape shit.
Yeah, it's like
And,
a
like,
crime of passion.
You provoked me to choke you. You know,
Yeah, that crawled in bed
bed
late last night.
and woke you. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Anyway, but you know what I mean. Like, it's not legit.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
fucking stupid. But okay, I guess by the law, it's
Yeah.
not like he fucking
They
had
can't
a handwritten
prove.
manifesto that he was going to do this shit. But it
Sure.
sounds like he was pretty abusive. Like, this case is really known for domestic violence. Because in 2007, I don't think we were talking about domestic violence a lot. And this case really brought it to light. So he was found guilty for 2nd-degree murder, and he was sentenced to 50 to 80 years, a minimum of 50 years. So he didn't get life because it wasn't premeditated.
Okay. But he was 30-something?
Yeah, he was like early 30s. I want to say she was 34, 37 when she passed, but I didn't do the math.
Okay. But either way, he'd be like 80.
Oh,
when
yeah, yeah,
he's
like-
allowed to get out.
Yeah, like
allegedly.
hopefully
Or
he'll
whatever.
die there, but we don't know. For sure, right? Who knows how long they live.
Yeah.
But he appealed all the way up to petition for writ of habeas corpus, where it's like, you're unlawfully holding me at this point because he exhausted all his appeals. That's like the last round that you can do. And he got denied because they're like, no, you fucking did it though.
Yeah, like, no, we're not.
But you're not being held unlawfully. Like,
No. Remember how you killed her?
remember how you did that shit?
Remember how we found the torso in your garage, you idiot?
Yeah, you didn't even try to hide it. So
Well, I mean, he tried.
not very well. The reason he said, like, all of this was unlawful is he claimed that the police improperly got a confession from him when he was recovering in the hospital. But
I think you were just fucking reflecting on your life that you just tried to take and
Honestly,
decided to come clean.
and it was just your toes, you know? Like, you're fine.
Don't be a little bitch about it.
Right?
It was just your toes.
Right? You're
There
fine.
are so many people out here without toes.
Honestly. And so that was also another differing account. Some articles said it was extensive frostbite on his feet, and other articles were like, it's minor frostbite. Like, he was being treated for minor frostbite, but he was held for days because he tried to kill himself. I don't know. I haven't seen his toes.
I mean,
I don't know what they look like.
as long as he still has a face, I feel like your frostbite's not.
Yeah,
like,
how's
it
that
could be
brain
worse.
working? Yeah. So in the end, Tara's sister, Alicia, got custody of the children.
Oh, good.
And she says that she's going to allow them to read their father's confession of the murder of their mother once they reach adulthood. Because this fool did like a handwritten, full-on confession about all of the details, and part of it was released to the public. I couldn't find it. There were links everywhere that was like, read the confession. And I clicked it. It would be like CNN or Nancy Grace. And it'd have a link and it was all like,
Just their
404 not found. Yeah.
Oh.
Because this happened in 2007 too.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm sure I could have dug harder, but I didn't find it all. So the little pieces of all the events that I told you came from his confession from some of the articles. But I'm guessing there's more because it was like pages of confession.
We need the part 2.
Right?
This is his confession.
That's right. So Alicia has custody of the children, or got custody of them. The children are adults now, but I'm sure they've read the confession. Anyway, on June 13th, 2008, Stephen's father committed suicide.
Oh.
Allegedly, he was so devastated and torn up by his son's actions, he could no longer live, you know? And he wanted to take his own life.
Good.
So
Not good. That's
No.
a horrible thing to say.
No. I know. I get what you mean. But like, there was remorse from his
Yeah.
family. Stephen didn't really show much.
Yeah.
Seems like, but his dad just couldn't handle it, and he killed himself with the gun.
Oh, that's pretty fucked up.
And he had a daughter and like grandchildren and shit too.
Oh, that's real fucked
That's
up.
real fucked up. Yeah, so sad. So that's my story. That's all I got. That's where it ends.
Holy shit.
Don't fucking chop your spouse up, man.
No, don't
If
do
you're that jealous.
Also, if you're going to get so mad about, like, you think that your spouse is cheating, I don't know.
But you're actively cheating?
Yeah, like something about stones in glass houses.
Honestly.
The fuck?
I don't know. This man.
Like, maybe just
Not-
walk your separate ways. Like,
Right?
hey, are you cheating? Because I am. And
Yeah.
so maybe we should just...
But I'm thinking she was his sugar mama. And
He
so
didn't
he
wanna give that
probably
up.
didn't want to give that up. Also, you know how they say, I don't know if you know this, but they say like psychopaths or whatever, you can see the whites of their eyes all around their eye or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
This man has that. He's got like the 1,000-yard stare in every picture. I'm like, Jesus Christ, I see it. I don't know if it's just one mugshot or something that's being exploded everywhere, but I'm like, this man has it written all over his face.
Ugh.
I know. I wonder how his children are doing.
I hope
Because
they're
they would be
alright.
adults now.
Yeah. Well, 2007, he was 7. So...
He's 24.
Yeah.
He was born in 2000.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I hope you guys don't listen to this.
Yeah. Sorry.
If you do, I
Condolences.
don't know why, but I love you. I don't know you.
I hope
I'm
you're doing
sorry.
well.
Yeah,
That's
I
all.
hope you're doing well. That's good.
I hope that you don't hate us, and I hope you're doing well.
So many people hate us.
That's
All right.
okay.
Hey, on that note, if you guys want to check out pictures pertaining to this case, you should go to our social media. We're on Instagram, Facebook, X, TikTok. Our handle is at ISGD Podcast. If you want to email us case suggestions or just be like, what's up, baby? What's up, baby? You can do that at isgdpodcast@gmail.com. Or if you want to snail mail us, you know, them holidays are coming around and we love us some holiday cards and our corkboard could use a little refresh.
Could.
Yeah, you guys should snail mail us at
P.O. Box 2764, Spring Valley, California, 91979.
9. And we love you guys as always.
Bye.